Hi, kindergartners. It's phonics time. Yes, yet again, phonics. We are always going to be talking about letters and their sounds and how they are put together. Today, we are going to think about your name again. However, today, I want you to think about all of your names. I have more than one name. People call me Miss Angela at school. My mom and dad named me Angela Marie. So I have a first name and I have a middle name and I also have a last name. So I could have three names Angela Marie Birchland. My first name, Angela, is what people call me most of the time. However, it is important that people know, especially that I know, my full name. So let's take a look at some things today. We'll do an ABC review. So every day we're going to be singing the alphabet or looking at letters. So I shouldn't say review all the time because we're always going to be looking. So I have a song that I want you to see, and it is about the letters and their sounds.
My name is A. My sound is A. My name is B. My sound is B. My name is C. My sound is K. My name is D. My sound is D. My name is E. My sound is F. My name is F. My sound is F. Every letter has a name and a sound. 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 My name is G. My sound is G. My name is H. My sound is H. My name is I. My sound is E. My name is J. My sound is J. Every letter has a name and a sound. 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 My name's K. My sound is K. My name's L. My sound is O. My name's M. My sound is M. My name's N. My sound is N. My name is O. My sound is O. My name is P. My sound is P. My name is Q. My sound is Q. My name is R. My sound is R. Every letter has a name and a sound. 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 My name's S. My sound is S. My name's T. My sound is T. My name's U. My sound is O. My name's V. My sound is V. My name is W. My sound is Y. My name is X. My sound is X. My name is Y. My sound is Y. My name is Z. My sound is S. Every letter has a name and a sound. Every letter has a name and a sound. Every letter has a name and a sound. Every letter has a name and a sound.
Oh, that is such a cute song. I know for certain we are going to look at that one again because if you take a look, each of the letters is made up of something that begins with its sound. I love that. So let's look at what's next. I said that we were going to be finding letters in our name and we're going to move them to the correct place. And we'll take a look at that in just a moment on your seesaw activity. But I found another book and it's called Hello, My Name Is. And then it says how Adorabilis got his name. And it talks about names and how they are important, as we already know. And of course, it's always nice to read a book. So let's look and listen.
Hello, my name is How Adorabilis Got His Name. Written by Marissa Polanski. Pictures by Joey Chow. Early one morning, when all the fish were tucked away, a new creature arrived in the deep sea tank. He was very tiny, with great big eyes and 8 little tentacles. There had never been a creature quite like him. Good morning, said the friendly new creature. The other fish stirred with a start. Oh, a new friend, exclaimed Yeti Crab. Look how small you are, said Anglerfish. I wonder what they'll call you. She turned on her light to inspect the new resident. Call me? Asked the creature, looking confused. Well, everybody has a name here. I use this hook to attract fish like an angler does, so I'm called anglerfish. I can change my shape and color, so I'm called mimic octopus, said an octopus the color of the coral behind her.
Did you notice? They have the names in bold, and bold is darker print so that it stands out and it tells us that it's important. But this says mimic octopus, and this octopus has two names, mimic octopus. This name right here is fangtooth. That's all one name. And this one down here has three, six-gill shark. All names can be different.
A fish smiled wide, showing his long, sharp teeth, and said, I'm Fangtooth. Can you guess why? And that's six-gilled shark, because he has six gills he uses for breathing, said Anglerfish. Howdy, partner. What's your name? Said the shark, flipping his fin. The new guy concentrated as hard as he could, but he couldn't change his color like Mimic Octopus. He opened his mouth as wide as it would go, but he couldn't find one tooth. He took a deep breath, but when he exhaled, it was only out of two gills. What will my name be? I can't do any of that either, said an orange and white striped fish. But I have bright stripes like a painted clown, so they call me Clownfish. I glow bright white like the moon, so I'm known as Moon Jelly, said the glamorous jellyfish as she stretched her tentacles.
So, how many names does clownfish have? I see two, clownfish. And I know there's two because there's this space right there. And how about moon jelly? That's two words, moon, jelly. There's a little space there. And also notice each name begins with an uppercase letter or a capital letter.
Wow, said the new creature. You are all so incredible. That's giant squid. She's huge and powerful. I'd swim clear of her if I were you, whispered Anglerfish. The new creature swam by the squid as quietly as he could. As more fish gathered around, the new guy grew more and more uncertain about what his name could be. I don't have bright stripes or look like the moon, and I'm definitely not giant. What will I be called? Just then, he had an idea. Watch this, he said, jumping off the high coral. He gently floated down to the bottom. I'm an excellent parachute. Then he wove in and out of the sea plants, and I was the best steerer in my old neighborhood. They could call me Parachute Steerfish. That's a mouthful, said Fangtooth with a big grin. The new creature grew quiet. What could his name possibly be? Just then, a scientist appeared outside the tank. How are you doing in your new home, Adorabilis? Adorabilis! Everyone exclaimed with excitement. You are adorable, said Clownfish. Adorabilis is the perfect name for you, agreed Anglerfish. I don't know. He looks more like a bob to me, said Six-Gilled Shark. That's it. That's my name. He tried it out. My name is Adorabilis. Nice to meet you.
That's a nice name. I think that suits Adorabilis quite well. All right. So there are lots of ways that we have names. We have first and middle names. Some of us, we say our whole entire name. Some of us have more than one last name. We have all kinds of ways to write our names. So today, while you're working, I want you to find the letters in your name and move them to the correct place. So let's take a look at the seesaw activity. The author of this activity is a teacher from another school here in St. Paul, and she used her name as the example. Her name is Taylor Amagon. Now, this is only a lowercase alphabet, and since we don't have uppercase letters to choose from, we cannot use them. But that's okay. We can take a look and think about what the lowercase letter that matches our uppercase letter looks like. So, this is how it starts. It will be an empty space like this.
I'm going to write my first and last name with the movable alphabet.
So, as you are moving those, you should say them. She was putting down a T, A, Y, L, O, R. You will put your letters there, not that name, but your name. And it will be very neat to see your name in different letters with those blocks, and maybe, just possibly, your name may create a pattern. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. So move the letters to write your name or your names and take a picture of it and send it to me. I'll see you next time. Bye.